Hello friends. Indian women team is on a tour to Australia, and as we know that on this tour Australia won the ODI series 2-1, and the one test match ended in a draw recently, and now a three match T20 series is going to start. So I'll be giving you my preview and also prediction about this T20 series. But first of all, let's see the schedule of the series. The three T20 matches are going to happen on 7th October, 9th October, and 10th October. If you want to watch it live, you can watch it live on Sony channels. And the timings will be for the first T20, timings will be 2:10 p.m. in India. And for second and third T20, timings will be 1:40 p.m. in India. And before talking about the possible outcome and the series, first of all, let's have a look at the squads of both the teams. You can see on the screen. So this is the Australian women's squad for T20 series, and this was the same squad which was there for the Test match and also the ODI series. Australians have declared a common squad for all the three series, and they had declared an 18-member squad. But since Rachel Haynes is injured, she is not available. She didn't play the test match, and she is also unavailable in the T20 series. That is confirmed news. Rachel Haynes is out of the T20 series. So basically, they have a 17-member squad, which you can see on the screen. They have batsman Meg Lanning, who is also their captain. Rachel Haynes is injured. She won't be a part of T20 series. Then all-rounders Ashley Gardner, Alice Perry, Nicola Carey, Annabel Sutherland, wicketkeeper batsman Alyssa Healy, Beth Monet, Georgia Redmayne. Then bowlers Darcy Brown, Maitland Brown, Stella Campbell, Hannah Darlington, Tahila Magra, Sophie Molinix, Molly Strano, Georgia Wareham, and Tala Vlaemic. So this is the squad of Australian women team. And for Indian women team, the T20 squad is like this. There are some changes. You have batsmen Smriti Mandhana, Shafali Verma, Jamia Rodrigues, and Yashika Bhatia. So Mithali Raj is not there. She is not part of the T20 squad. Then you have all-rounders Harmanpreet Kaur. She will be the captain. It remains to be seen if she is available, if she has recovered from the injury or not. Then you have all-rounders Deepti Sharma, Harleen Deol, Shikha Pandey, Pooja Vastrakar, and then wicketkeeper batsman Richa Ghosh, and bowlers Sneh Rana, Meghna Singh, Rajeshwari Gaikwad, Poonam Yadav, Arundhati Reddy, Radha Yadav, and Renuka Singh. Now talking about this series, first of all, let's have a look at the head-to-head record of both these teams against each other in T20 internationals. In T20 internationals, both these teams have played against each other 20 times, and Australia leads here by a considerable margin by 14-6. Australian women team has won 14 T20 matches against India, while Indian team has won only 6 matches. So this difference looks quite big. It seems that Australian women team has dominated Indian women team. But an important thing to note is that in the last 5 years, the difference has not been much. Both these teams have played 11 matches in last 5 years against each other, and Australia leads by 6-5. That is, Australia has won 6 matches and India has won 5 matches. So the difference is not much in last 5 years. Australia leads due to their performance before that. And if we see the performance in Australia in the recent times, then both these teams have met each other in 2020. In T20 World Cup, which happened in 2020 in Australia, both these teams reached the finals and Australia won the finals. Indians were the runner-up. And in that tournament, both these teams played against each other 2 times. Australia won the final, while in the group stages, Indian women won. So it was 1-1 in that tournament. And just before that tournament in 2020 only, in Australia, Tri-Nation Series happened in which Australia and India played against each other three times, and Australia won two of those matches and India won one of those matches. So you can see that in the recent past, in 2020 only, in Australia, the Indian team has also performed well in Australia. So difference is not much. While at that time in 2020 and also in the last 5 years, Australia were at their full strength and India were also at their full strength, and India could give in a tough fight to Australian women team. While if we see in this series, Australia will be missing some of their important players like Jess Jonathan and Megan Shutt. These two are their major bowlers, and they will be missing from T20 series. These two bowlers didn't play the ODI series also and in Test match also. And as you can see that Australians struggled in the Test match. In and Rachel Haynes, their one of their important batsmen and vice captain, she is also not available. She was not there in the Test match while she was there in the ODI series. So, in the absence of these three important players, we just saw that Indian women took the upper hand in the Test match. And even in the one day series, it was a very close series. The second match could have gone either way, and India could have also won the series. So, what I feel is that in this T20 series, Indian team will have the upper hand because if you see that Australians were at a winning streak in ODI series, they were much stronger side. But the absence of these three important players really affected their performance. And in the T20 format, Australians and Indians are not, there is not much of a difference. And without the presence of these important players, I think Australian team will struggle. So my prediction for this series is that the Indian team will have the upper hand in this T20 series, and they will be able to win this T20 series. The final result will be 2-1 in favor of India. That is my prediction about this series. So let's see how this series goes. I think Australian women will also give in a tough fight. It will be a close series. The matches will be close. But in the end, what I feel is that Indian women will be victorious in this series. So let's see if this series is also as exciting as the ODI series and the Test match which we saw. Okay, friends.